this is Ashima Narwal for NarrowNeck Films, here today bringing to you all many greetings and happiness for the festive season. Today we will take you back through time and review one of the most talked about movie of this year, I. It was released in January 2015, written and directed by the legendary director of Robo fame, Shankar. So let's see what the movie was about and how it played on the screen. So I is the story of a bodybuilder called Lingisa, played by Vikram. How he works hard to achieve his dreams, how his dreams are ruined by people who hate him, and then how he avenges those people. And we have Amy Jackson playing the role of Tia, which is the love interest of our main lead. She's also a top model. And then we have the trusted friend Babu, played by Santanam. There are many antagonists, actually 4 antagonists in this movie. The 2 primary ones are played by Upen Patel and Suresh Gopi. Vikram worked really hard for this movie. His body had to go through massive transformations to play 3 different characters which he portrayed in this movie: a bodybuilder, a hunchback, and a model. He even took out his teeth for the movie to play the character of the hunchback when he's starting to lose all his looks and all his teeth, and later on he had to go through surgery to put the teeth back in. That's for real. We must really give him a good round of applause because of his dedication that he has portrayed for this movie. Not just that, but the movie actually started in 2012 and it released in 2015. It means he must have at least worked for 2 years to maintain his characters, like the special diet, the weight training, and just the dedication that he's portrayed is amazing. Dia, played by Amy. She looks pretty, dresses well, and emotes decently, so she's done a good job, I would say. The other actors in the movie were sort of okay, nothing extraordinary. Santanam, who is a very good comedian, but apparently in this movie his timing for comedy looked very synthetic and made up, so it didn't flow well. Nothing wrong with Santanam, maybe that's the way the lines were written, and also because of the fact that I watched the Hindi dub version of the movie, so maybe because of the translation, the language, it got all mingled up and we lost the effect of his comedy. The makeup was especially good in this movie. It was done by Vita, which is Peter Jackson's company, who also did the effects for Lord of the Rings trilogy. Now we must not confuse the makeup that was done in the movie with the VFX, that's totally different. But because they had to go through a lot of transformations, he had to look like a beast and he had to look like an old man. What we see is amazing special effects portrayed by makeup. One of the best we've seen in Indian cinema yet. Well, the visuals were good as expected from any Shankar's movie. Moving on to the next segment, the negatives. There were many flaws in this movie, which in my opinion override the few good things in this movie. Yes, there is Vikram. Shankar has set up the movie really well. Yes, there is Amy. There is a scientific thriller concept, but there is something in this movie which made the audience go, nah, like. The primary feeling you get when you watch I is that it is exhausting. The scenes are overextended. Even for a movie buff like me, I feel like when it's going to end. It's just too long, it keeps going on and on and on. There were rarely any high points to the movie. There were rarely any jaw-dropping scenes in the movie. The movie just seems to flow mechanically. You can have a great set, great actors, but unless you're able to hook me with the scene, you lose the audience. The music, especially the background score, does not leave any lasting impression. Rahman, we hold him to a very high standard, but this was a letdown. Sorry. The dubbing in some scenes looked awkward and off the mark, especially the accent chosen for Vikram. Nah. Whereas Shankar's earlier movie Robot was dubbed really well. People call Shankar the James Cameron of Indian film industry, and we can even agree to that. But watching this movie reminds us more of a Michael Bay movie, high on effects and style, but low on the emotional quotient. There are a few good scenes in the movie, and Amy and Vikram seems to have worked really hard. But in the end, the movie is nothing but underwhelming and exhausting. My verdict for the movie will be 5 out of 10. But we hope Shankar comes back with the bang for the Robo 2.0. Ta-da! See you next time. And don't forget to subscribe.